So we've covered automated testing. In Agile teams, we like to go a step further. We like to practice something called test-driven development. Why we like this is the subject of this video. The first reason we like it is because it helps us understand when we understand what we're trying to build well enough to start building it. In software development, there's 3 phases. You plan, you sit in a room in a whiteboard, you draw a bunch of drawings together as a team. Once you understand enough your feature, you go and code it, and then you test it. It's always very difficult to know when it's time to stop coding and when it's time to stop planning and time to start coding. With test-driven development, we have a systematic approach. We sit around in a room and discuss a feature until we are capable of writing the first test, because that means we understand the implementation enough and we understand how it should be consumed. The other big reason why we like test-driven development is because we understand that we end up reading code more than writing it. It's far easier to understand code when you have an example of how to use that code right next to the code itself. And TDD gives us that. When I am looking at a piece of untested code, I never know how it works unless I spend the time to reverse engineering its process. Whereas when I have a test associated with it, I can just flip from the implementation details to the way it's consumed, and it enables me to grasp far faster the way it's built. We also like it because it reduces batch sizes. Because of batch sizes, we tend to write a lot of code before we end up testing it. Which means that every time we test code, there's many assumptions that we are testing. So if we make a mistake, we don't know whether it's in line 1 or line 100. When practicing correct TDD, test runs are so quick that there's no longer a reason to wait long periods of time between running individual tests. And so that enables us to test far more often and create very, very tiny feedback loops, which enable us to write better code faster.